It's 3 a.m., the world is asleep, but your brain is running a marathon. You are replaying a conversation from 3 years ago, or worrying about a problem that hasn't even happened yet. You try to force yourself to stop, but the thoughts just keep coming. Welcome back to the human puzzle. Today, as a psychology researcher, I want to show you the hidden machinery behind your overthinking mind. It's not just a bad habit, it is a complex behavioral trap. Let's decode why your brain refuses to shut down. First, overthinking is an evolutionary glitch. Thousands of years ago, human survival depended on hypervigilance, constantly looking for hidden dangers in the bushes. Today, we don't fight predators, but our brain treats modern stressor, like an unanswered text or a work evaluation, as life or death threats. Your brain is overthinking to keep you safe from ghosts it created. Second, we overthink because our mind craves certainty. Subconsciously, you believe that if you analyze a problem from 100 different angles, you can prevent bad things from happening. It is a psychological illusion of control. Your brain confuses the act of worrying with the act of problem solving. Third, overthinking triggers a dangerous biological feedback loop. When you dwell on negative thoughts, your brain releases stress hormones like cortisol. These hormones signal your nervous system that you are in danger, which causes you to generate even more anxious thoughts. You get trapped in a spiral where thoughts feed emotions, and emotions fuel thoughts. Fourth, deep down, overthinking is fueled by the intense fear of making the wrong choice. In behavior science, this is closely linked to loss aversion. We are so terrified of regret that we paralyze ourselves with endless analysis, forgetting that making no decision is actually a decision in itself. Fifth, overthinking often leads to a state called analysis paralysis. When faced with an important milestone, your brain demands flawless data. You spend days researching, comparing, and predicting outcomes. But human behavior studies show that excessive information does not lead to better decisions. It only suffocates your ability to act, leaving you frozen in a loop of endless theories. Sixth, an overthinking mind is masterfully skilled at cognitive magnification. This is a mental error where your brain takes a minor event and blows it out of proportion. A polite correction from your boss becomes a sign that you are about to get fired. A quiet partner becomes proof that the relationship is ending. Your mind builds a mountain out of a molehill, torturing you with scenarios that exist only in your imagination. Seventh, believe it or not, your brain can become biologically addicted to overthinking. When you puzzle over a problem, your brain perceives it as an active search for a solution. Every time you think, maybe it's because of this, you get a tiny, subconscious hit of dopamine. Your brain mistakes the mental exhaustion of worrying for actual progress, making you addicted to the stress itself. Eighth, we must acknowledge the psychological concept known as the negativity bias. Humans are naturally programmed to notice, remember, and dwell on negative experiences much more than positive ones. If you receive 9 compliments and 1 criticism, your overthinking brain will completely ignore the praise and spend all night dissecting that one single piece of criticism. It is your biology filtering out the good to obsess over the bad. Ninth, overthinking is deeply rooted in the imposter syndrome, which heavily impacts individuals aged 20 to 55. You constantly question your achievements, waiting for the world to discover that you are a fraud. This underlying insecurity forces your mind to overanalyze your performance, your tone of voice, and your emails, searching for flaws before anyone else can find them. Finally, overthinking destroys your executive functioning. The prefrontal cortex is the area of your brain responsible for decision-making and willpower. When you overthink, you run this mental engine on high speed for hours. By the end of the day, your brain suffers from severe cognitive fatigue, making you emotionally volatile, physically exhausted, and completely unable to focus on what truly matters. To break this loop, you must shift from rumination to action. Use the 2-minute reality check. Ask yourself, is this problem solvable right now? If yes, take one tiny action. If no, accept that thinking about it will not change the outcome. As we wrap up this episode, What is your perspective on this? Could you share your perspective on this as well? What is the one thing that keeps your mind running at night? Leave a comment below. If you found this insight valuable, hit the like button and subscribe to The Human Puzzle. See you in the next episode.